This video's for you, chaps magoo. Lathril up against Jacob Hauken now. Don't think I've ever played against that commander, and that is a one lander, which would be fine if it was green, but it isn't. Alright, and much like the last game, this is nothing but mana. We do have black mana from the Elves of Deep Shadow at least, so we'll keep that one. Get rid of a forest. And we'll go for a land into Elves of Deep Shadow so we can tap it for black mana next turn. And I think we might be able to equip Swiftfoot Boots to a Lathril. Our opponent starts off with some fast mana as well in Sol Ring. Alright, and there's a Marsh Flats. We'll get that down to fix our colours. And then it is Lathril, Blade of the Elves. We'll get some tokens going straight away. Swiftfoot Boots onto our commander. Looking like a pretty good start, but we're not out of the woods yet. Need to hope that our opponent doesn't go off too crazy on us with that fast mana. Throwing out their commander, but we do have Menace, so we can still get our commander through. And we just need to hope that we don't draw into too many lands. Viridian Shaman showing up again. So we can blow up that Sol Ring. Try and give our opponent a hard time. Then we'll just show our hand, throw out the Arbor Elf as well. Well, some more fast mana there. They'll go down a land for it though. And they decide to activate that, so draw and exile a card from their hand. And, alright, well, grateful for that. Kami of the Crescent Moon can still get our commander through that. So we'll draw two cards here, thanks to Kami, and one of them is the Primal Surge. So, throw down a land. Can't afford Primal Surge, I don't think. Yeah, we're a couple of mana away from that. So we need to start trying to outrace our opponent here. I'll keep hold of the mana dorks, but the other creatures can go in, likely going to blow up one of our tokens here. Nope, chump blocking an extra point of damage. Think I would have got rid of the token before we get into some kind of anthem. But we're actually at a point now where we're likely to actually deal more damage with Lathril's ability, which doesn't happen all that often. Activating their commander once again. And that takes them into Eternal Scourge, so they'll actually be able to block the Lathril now, but like I said before, it is a little bit too late now because they're on a 3-turn clock with Lathril alone. Alright, and there is an Elvish Archdruid. Cover of Darkness helps as well. It's just artifact creatures and black creatures, so colourless doesn't count. We might as well get those down. And we're going to make more elf tokens with Lathril here, so we can still tap down. Oh, actually, Lathril needs to tap for its ability, so yeah, we'll still deal more damage this way, so we'll keep turning in the creatures sideways. The Anthem effect from Elvish Archdruid adding more damage than the 10 damage that we were going to deal. So that knocks them all the way down to 12, and we make 3 more elf tokens. And next turn it will be overkill, but Elvish Archdruid could be worth doing just in case they've got some kind of mass bounce. They could have Evacuate or something like that. So I don't want to waste my opponent's time and rub salt in the wound, but it might still be worth going Primal Surge. Then at least if we get this off and they go mass bounce, we'll refill our hand somewhat. Anyway, they've activated their commander again. Going for the Crystal Vein Sacrificed. And then activating the Legendary Enchantment. So at the beginning of your upkeep, exile a card from your library face down, the top card. You can look at it for as long as it remains exiled, and during each of your turns play a land or cast a spell without paying the mana cost. They do have to be permanent, so we don't have to worry about counter spells or anything like that. And one of them is a Pathraiser Ulamog. Not really worried about the Annihilator in all honesty, but we know what they're going for here. They don't get the cast triggers from this because it is playing a spell, playing a permanent, so yeah, the Eldrazi won't necessarily work there apart from getting them out for free and annihilating everything. Alright, so we've got Elderfang Venom. I don't really see what they can do here in all honesty, but yeah, let's just go for the Primal Surge just in case. I'm being really paranoid. Alright, well, there's a Craterhoof Behemoth straight away. And then we get into a Pact of the Serpent, so yeah, not as bad as it could have been. Didn't waste too much of my opponent's time there, thankfully. Marwyn has come into play and gets a bunch of plus counters on it. So Marwyn jumping up to a 30-30, we will give her haste. Play out our hand in Elderfang Venom. That is an aristocrat effect. And our opponent graciously playing this out. I assume that they don't have anything, but we have to go through to attacks here, you never know. Yeah, our opponent just being gracious in defeat there. We take them down to 34 commander and minus 359 damage. And then I think we were drawing into Pact of the Serpent anyway, so yeah, we might have actually had too many elves in play to actually cast that. We might have lost too much life. Anyway, regardless, big thank you to my opponent for playing that out. Very kind of them, because I'm sure that they saw the writing on the wall and could have scooped to us there. If you enjoyed the video, then please consider donating on Patreon. And a massive thank you to the patrons who already help me out with these videos. I'm tribalkai. Thank you for watching.